Well, would you look at that? Everyone hates Marvel now, including its creators. Now, is anyone surprised by that? No, not really. I mean, the way that they treated fans is bad enough. They had to treat their creators like shit, and it's nothing new. Do you guys remember the time when they screwed over Jack Kirby? A freaking legend, an icon, one of the greatest of all time. Treated him like dirt. I'm surprised that there are still people working at Marvel. I mean, they don't pay that much. They don't give you royalties if you created a character. Jim Starlin got more money for KG Beast at DC than he did for Thanos. And let us not forget one of the greatest moments in comic book history where the great Todd McFarlane gave the middle finger to Marvel and took most of its famous artists to start a new company that would be known as Image Comics because of how they treated Todd and how they treated some of their artists. And speaking of Image, Rob Liefeld gives Marvel the middle finger again, even though he did it before and went back to Marvel. So I don't know if he's keeping his word this time. But they are in a bad position right now. And it's not just the comic books. The movies, shows, animation, all of it is fucked right now. We had that whole thing with the VFX artists calling them out. We got Beau DeMaio, the showrunner of X-Men 97, which is probably one of the best things Marvel has done in years. Gets fired for some accusations, though technically they were all debunked. He gets fired because he was hard to work with, because he wanted to respect the source material, which is something that Marvel Studios does not give a fuck about.
They openly resented me fighting for the fans, fighting for the comics. They accused me of playing karaoke with those comics. And repeatedly, I was told by these individuals that we should be doing our own version of X-Men, writing new stories, and not adapting those written by old white men, by which I could only assume they were referencing individuals like Stan Lee and Chris Claremont. Now, my response to this was to try to calmly outline that fans didn't want to see our version of the X-Men. They, like me, want to see the characters that they have loved for decades faithfully adapted on screen.
Marvel is full of shit. There's a reason why majority of them go to DC now, because at least with DC, they at least pay them well. They treat them better. Image Comics, they can do whatever the fuck they want. They own the IPs and everything. So yeah, Marvel, go fuck yourself. Anyway, I will end the video off here. Like and subscribe. And as always, let's hug it out.